Hey! Hey! Come on, Sammy! Hey!
RYM has taught me it's okay to talk to strangers because it's not always a danger. Creating bonds and partnerships is always the goal, and RYM reminded me that that's all in my control. Although hesitant at first, I see what the purpose of these workshops were: to break out of your shell, and soon this fear will all be a blur. I thank RYM for allowing me to have these realizations, not only about myself, but others as well. This in-treat will always be remembered for giving us all these resources on how to excel.
So I want to start off by saying that I used to be super scared of social Greek orgs and the people in it, intimidated, because you guys are really cool, from an outsider's point of view, you guys do really cool stuff and kind of creates the social atmosphere on campus. So, and I appreciate being welcomed into the FSL family. It's not a soft launch this semester, but formally next semester, and I can't wait to get to know everyone even more after this. So I'm in Alpha Phi Omega, and we don't stroll, we don't have a chant, we just have our hand sign, but we do have a mantra, and our mantra is LFS, which stands for Leadership, Friendship, Service, and I feel like everyone in this room, you guys are totally LFS.
FSL means fraternity, sorority, life. Every day is a battle, we make it through war and strife. We lead, don't follow the cattle, and reach for soaring heights. If your sibling's cup is empty, then fill it and pour it right. Life is fragile, treat it gently, cause no one knows what it's like. Working out my demons, I pray to get exercise. How the heck we so young, I'm 21, you're stressed and tired. But with this sword and spear, my fire gets weaponized. Now the only thing I fear is the man that's next to God. Lean upon your shield, if you can't carry your weight. Your siblings don't want to hear that you ain't here today. I pledge for the unity, to serve my community, and with my brother's help, they won't have to write my eulogy. Thank you.
I was going to read my I Am poem, but I'm just going to take this time to really thank RYM for giving me an opportunity to med with my NAPSI council and really get to know them on a deeper level. And I want to have the opportunity to stroll with Divine Nine. I never thought that I would ever stroll. I hate strolling, and this morning was really fun. So it cultivated a lot of energy in me. So thank you.
I want to thank RYM and Sadi for this opportunity, for giving us the time to feel like a human again. So I say that because one of the main rules is don't use your phones, right? We were able to interact and network and talk to people like normal humans should, without having that feeling of being shy, or that's something holding you back of approaching someone. That's one of the main things I'm really grateful for this program.
I'm so resilient because no matter what's going on, I keep going. I keep my head held high, and I push through. I am so resilient. Of course, I take those mental health days, but I keep going because I am not my trauma. I am so resilient because I'm working on myself and trying to be better so I can be great. I am so resilient.
As the weekend progressed, I became more and more grateful that I showed up and I stuck with it, because it really was a transformative type of thing. Because for me personally, this weekend had two things that normally I don't do. Talk about my feelings and what I've been through, and then going out and meeting new people. Those aren't two things I typically do a lot. But it was really eye-opening just to gain some perspective on how I feel and what other people have gone through, and just being able to relate those experiences with everyone here. So I'm really grateful that I was present and here for this weekend.
Retreat from the noise, the rush, the stress, to find peace within, to seek inner rest. Amidst the calm, let thoughts unwind, reflect and recharge, leave the world behind. Away from deadlines, from screens, from pain, a chance to heal, to grow, to gain. A retreat from life's constant grind, an opportunity to reset and rewind. So come and find this moment of peace, a time to reconnect, to release. Embrace the stillness, the silence, the calm, and leave the world behind with grace.
I'm resilient because I'm strong, not just strong, but strong-minded as well. Because I don't let the fact that nobody's perfect stop me from at least striving for perfection. I am resilient because I do not let the words of others affect me and how I want to live my life. I am resilient because I want to show others that anything is possible. I am resilient because I can achieve whatever I want. I am resilient because I want success for others around me. I am resilient.
They say define a resilient man. He reflects on the past to plan for the future and is grateful for the present. Truth is, I'm not that guy. Not for you, not for him. At least that's what my mind believed. RYM taught me otherwise. RYM made me realize that I'm vulnerable but wise, that I'm stressed but determined, and I'll get through the madness with a smile on my face and the community behind me.
Positive and outspoken. I wonder if it'll all work out in the end. I hear the wind whistle. I want to be the best version of myself. I am positive and outspoken. I pretend I am the most confident woman alive. I feel the sun on my skin. I touch the stars in the sky. I imagine having a family. I am positive and outspoken. I understand that not everything comes easy. I say that I am in control of my own life. I dream of improving the lives of others. I try my hardest to chase happiness. I am positive and outspoken.
Being a guy, we don't really talk about our feelings. It's not something we really do. But just hearing everyone else too, it was actually really dope because hearing other people's stories, what they went through, stuff like that. I got a lot of respect for everyone in this room. Like, congratulations, you guys, for all made it through. To be honest with you, there's a lot of people I didn't know in this room, and leaving this weekend, I feel like I know everyone. And I feel like, me personally, I feel like I'm genuinely friends with everyone in this room. And, I see people a lot more differently now. I feel like we're all family, we're all friends. And, I feel like this really made just the whole of FSL like a lot more closer. So I want to thank RYM and thank Sorry for all this. And if you guys see me on campus, it was good.
I'm so resilient that I can tackle anything that comes my way. Whatever I put my mind to, I'll do it because I can do it. I stay true to myself through my trials and tribulations. I am so resilient because I create my own story. As of right now, I am on the ending is only the beginning chapter. What will happen from here, who knows? All I know is that I will remain being funny, empathetic, passionate, loyal, intelligent, and most importantly, resilient. Thank you.
I just wanted to share a message. One of my good friends left me about a year ago. He was going through a little bit of a tough time. Nothing too serious, just more of a breakup kind of scenario. And I sat there with him, I talked with him the whole night, and afterwards he told me how important it was and how recognized it was that I was able to help facilitate a safe space for him. I didn't know I was doing it at that moment. I want to recognize that, RYM, you guys are doing the exact same thing, and how critical and important and real that is, and how grateful we all are for what you guys have done for us. So thank you.
I'm resilient because I'm okay with being a work in progress. I accept that I don't know everything, and I make the decision to be happy. I embrace my lows and savor my highs. I can carry the weight of the world, but also accept that it's okay to let others in. I'm resilient because I took an oath in being faithful to duty, noble in character, womanly in conduct, affable in receiving others, and magnanimous in spirit. I'm resilient because I'm obedient to a higher self. I'm resilient because I am a fine woman.
I've noticed today that a lot of us are going through shared experiences, and what's most important is that we just listen to each other, because I know for myself, sometimes I feel like I'm not heard. And today, and this whole weekend, I got the chance to listen to everyone. And I just want to let everyone know that I see you. And yeah, if you see me on campus, just say hi. And
honestly, when I heard about this requirement, I was really dreading it just because it took so much time from this weekend. And obviously, no college student wants to wake up at 8 a.m. So,
I can't come to my real retreat.
But I guess looking back now, I am grateful for the connection this has created between all the organizations and even made my own council more united. The biggest thing I learned from this weekend is that healing isn't a straight road, and it's okay to experience those bad moments. So
I am resilient. I don't let my trauma show who I am. I am still kind. I am still open-minded. I am still loving. I won't let my trauma get in the way of my life. I am resilient with helping others even through tough times. I am resilient in succeeding above and beyond.
It was very fun, and I didn't think that we would all have the opportunity to open up and be vulnerable with each other. It's definitely something that brings us closer together, so I'm grateful for this experience.
I am calm and collected. I wonder why they calm. I hear voices from others. I want peace. I am calm and collected. I pretend not to know things. I feel tired. I touch my back. I worry about my family and friends. I cry at the thought of losing. I am calm, collected. I understand nothing lasts forever. I think everything's gonna be alright. I dream that is true. I try to do as much as possible. I am calm, collected.
So through this experience, I learned so many things, such as being able to be vulnerable, what it is to be a leader on an emotional standpoint, and not only that, but communicating amongst like everybody within my council and other councils as well. Yeah, this weekend was really informational. Not only that, it allowed me to open up and be more vulnerable within myself and understanding who I am.
I am strong and driven. I wonder where I'm going. I hear my thoughts. I want to find myself. I am strong and driven. I pretend that nothing worries me. I feel trapped inside my head. I touch anything in reach. I worry for my health, and I cry when no one sees me. I am strong and driven. I understand that I must change. I say that it will happen. I dream it every day. I try for self-forgiveness. I am strong and driven.
This year was a wholesome experience, to say the least. Sharing the kindest words with my peers, whose faces I knew but names we never shared, was something that kept a smile on my face long after I left yesterday. And taking the time to tap into this community, which has always been available to me, but I never took advantage of, is an invaluable experience. And I just want to say thank you so much to our FSL office and RYM for making this happen, because you guys really changed my semester.
This is what delirium looks like after a whole weekend long retreat, and you exhausted, about to commute back home. Turned out for what?